Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are going to be making this tag that has some hidden journaling in it. And as you may have guessed, it's made with one 6x6 sheet from our gazillion 6x6 paper pads that, if you're like me, you may have a lot of these laying around. So we are going to be using them up. And for the next, this is my mock-up, so it's just kind of like a bunch of things thrown at it. For my next one, we are going to be using one of my printables off my website, and it's under Elemental Art on my website, and it's the Timeless collection. So I have one here that I would like to use. So we're going to match that up. So this is just one 6x6 piece with a piece of cardstock inside for journaling. So I would like to match this up. So it's not trimmed very well. It's just kind of cut. And let's see which one I'm going to actually, there's pinks in this, but there's not a lot of purples. But that's a possibility. Eventually I want to use a lot of these up. I had some turquoise papers in here. Yeah, no, that one doesn't match. I've been using them for other things. There's not really any blue in that one. So I could add blue. No, I don't like that one. Yeah, I didn't pre-plan it ahead of time because I wanted to just wing it. Let's go back to that purpley writing one. Yeah, this one. We're going to use this one. This is Hobby Lobby paper. It's the bright vintage cardstock, but it's cardstock. That's my point. It's cardstock. It's quite thick, actually. I'm surprised. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to fold it in half. I have my bone folder here at the ready. So we have it open like this. Now, to make things easier for me, what I did was I went and I glued here. I did not glue here. It's just going to hold things together for me. You do not have to do this step yet. And I'm keeping it as close to the edge as possible. Just gonna tack that down, let the glue do its thing. And then I'm gonna come in with my cutter and I'm gonna cut it. So I want to let this just kind of sit aside over here first. And before I do that, I'm gonna put the pin back in this because I've been having my issues with it. And I'm covered in ink and paint and glue and gloss because I've been working on a couple projects. For us to be doing. So I want to, first of all, find a straight edge. So let me make a straight edge. Okay, and now I'm just gonna trim everything now that I created one straight edge. Probably can't see it, but I am. Okay, now this is going to be too wide for this, so I'm going to need to decide where. I think I'm going to cut right here, and I know this is 3 inches, and I want it just shy of 3. So I have these little dragonflies left that I can maybe use in another project. Let me get rid of these little bits. There, that looks good. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to cut the top off. Now, I believe I did this one at 1.5 inches. And yes, I did. That's 1.5 inches. So remember, I glued the bottom, but I left the top open, okay? So from that, I can come in 1.5 inches. And cut that. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to add a piece of white cardstock. And that's going to go inside as my journaling piece. I'm looking for a straight edge. That's a straight edge, I believe. And I believe, yeah. That's a straight edge. Okay, so I know this is 3 inches wide, but remember, I created a seam with glue, so I don't want it to be 3 inches. Let's try 2 3/4. Now, I know it's too long as well, but I just want to, nope, that's still too wide. Let's do 2.5. There. Perfect. Now, I wanted it longer than this is, and here's why. I want this to get glued right here and match up with this. So once I take this off there, I take my hidden journaling with it. So let's take this and I'm going to glue it all the way to the top up here. But I want to put it back in again. Just give it just a little. And I'm making sure that my pattern paper lines up. And it is. So I am holding this. If you don't have the ability to hold it, put a clip on it. I'm holding this. I do things my way. Totally do things my way. Add a little bit of glue there. This is how I'm lining it up. And as I smush this down, it is smushing the glue. I am lining this up. Right there. Smushing that glue down and making sure this is flush. And it is. And ta-da! I got that glued. Now, I kind of fudge some of the things I make. This is a prime example. I'm going to flip it over. I am going to open up the top. And I'm going to add some glue in there. So I can get that glued in. Make sure no glue is seeping out. It is not. Now this is glued, so it's attached. That's pretty good there. Yeah, that's pretty good there. I'm good with that. So it is off center looking here. I don't care about that. All I care is that it fits in here as hidden journaling. That's how I do it. It's kind of a little backwards, I know. Hey, it works for me, and that's how I got it to work. Next thing I did, because I wanted this to create a tag, I come in with my tag punches and my corner rounder. And actually, we don't need the paper cutter anymore. We don't need that anymore. So I'm going to come with my largest paper rounder bit, and I'm going to round the bottom corners. Now, I have this situated so that the glued side, this glued side, is going down the right-hand side for me. Do what works for you. That's how I have it oriented. and I can kind of remember. Now the top, I'm doing the tag straight cut. There. Now, what I didn't do on my other one that I do want to do on this one is I want to come around with my ink and I want to edge this. I am not going to edge this because I kind of like the seamless look of it. Now this can get tucked in a corner tuck. It can get tucked under a belly band, whatever. I'm not going to actually decorate the back. Feel free to if you want to. I'm inking it, but I'm not going to decorate it. There. I mean, it's seamless. It's pretty seamless. I think it's kind of cool. All right, let me put these away. Actually, let me round the edges. Sometimes the edges don't round on this paper. It's really, really, yeah, see. It's, oh, that's really, I could have layered it up. I printed this on just, you know, regular copy paper. It's copy paper weight. Actually, it cut really well. Yay, I'm surprised. Okay, now I can put these away. But I do want to edge a little bit around this. There. I'm going to glue this down. And let's see. I'm going to put that there. On my other one, I layered like book page and a ton of stickers. I am going to layer this with some stickers, some die cuts, all that fun stuff. So let's see. I have some stickers here. And these I like to cut around them. I don't do a perfect cut because they're tiny. I don't need to do a perfect cut on them. Okay, actually, let's do the ticket up there. Cassie Rose is in here. She's starting to move around. Okay, just sit down. And I have a whole bunch of die cuts here too, and some ribbon. And I have a whole bunch of whale tails that are already pre-cut out. You want to do a eyelet in the top, go ahead. I'm just going to do a whale tail. Put that one there. Clean this off along with me. There. Now, my die cuts, and oh, and I have my tape here too. My washi. I like that blue, so I want to get some of that there. The hardest thing is to get stuff straight. I'll trim that better later, but I also want to do a piece down here. That's not straight either. There. Okay. Now I'm going to trim those better. And let's grab, you know, I have this from Temu. Let me use some of those. And then I have some here that I created in some videos, probably a while ago. So I want to use those. Let's clean all this up. So here's the ones I made. Some little tags, some little tickets. I want that one. I don't know that I really need to do this. Yeah, it's not going to show up. There. Put that away. You know what? I better put one of the whale tails on it before I start filling this up, because I can decorate over the whale tail. You know what? I think I'm just going to do that one. Some of these I have pre-decorated and some of them I don't. So I have to double check. I need to do a video on a bunch of decorated ones of these and some more like die cuts and, you know, different little things to add to things. That's the video I need to do. Things to add to things. All right. So once I get this there, I can decorate it and I can decorate around it. Now, the weather is getting steadily warmer here. I'm excited. I'm hoping to start doing some videos outside. I have a lot more space when I'm outside. It's a lot easier. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to be investing in another one of these camera mount things. I was discussing them with a friend of mine, and he's like, just get this other type, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can't. I have a big phone, and it's heavy. And I've had all of these different types of mounts. This mount that I use, it's like a $40, $50, $60 mount. The price keeps going up. Go figure. And I'm thinking, I better hurry up and get it while it's the price it is, which still isn't cheap, but it's become part of my desk. And if I move it, I have to move so many other things. So it's really not practical for me to move it. So I need another one, which is fine. Not a big deal. So I'm hopefully getting another one very shortly. It is not a Temu item. I wish it was a Temu item, but it is an Amazon item. These are cute. Yeah. Let's use some of those. Okay, I like that. I was going to do a little bit of paper dolls, but I don't think I'm going to, because I have her right there, and I kind of like her as my focal point. Here's that. Then I have that one. This is a little tin of stickers. Let me show you. Vintage stickers, ephemera, 100 assorted stickers. That's what it looks like. That's a Temu thing. I want to say it was in the $5 or $6 range. I did have a knowledge that it came in a tin. That was a bonus to me. And there's 100 pieces. So that was a bonus as well. Now, any of these stickers that aren't sticking right, come in and add a little bit of glue. Don't be afraid to add glue to things, even though it's a sticker. You know, way back when I had the assumption that just because it was a sticker, it was gonna properly stick. That wasn't always the case. Ooh. Yeah, we'll add it there. Okay, I'm going to end it there, though, because it's starting to be a little overkill. But that will be my last one. Now, the reason I wanted to use the whale tail on this is to give people the idea to pull and know that there's something in here. Because if I'm selling this to somebody and they're giving it as a gift, let me show you. Should maybe add more stuff here. You know what I'm feeling like? Where's my pens? Feeling kind of like a loopy flower. Just a little doodling. Just with a gel pen. Just a little something. You know what, let's do a little doodle there. Okay, I'm good. When in doubt, do some doodles. You know what, let's... This is my glitter? I don't know, we'll find out in a minute. Yes, this is my glitter gel. And I'm just adding some glitter in the wings and some little dots in her flower. And let's add a dot in that flower right there. I put this here to cut down on the glare. So I'm accentuating some of this. Let's add some more dots here. There. Actually, that looks really pretty. Can you see that? I don't know if that shows up. A lot of times it doesn't show up. I'm trying. It adds to it, trust me. So the next thing that I wanted to do, so people know this is like a hidden journaling spot, is I have a journaling stencil here. Let me get that pen again. This is a gel pen. And this is a stencil that I got a while ago on Amazon. It's actually a journaling stencil for people that do the other type of journaling. And it came with, I don't remember, like 40, 50 something stencils. This one's not as firm as my other one. I have another one that does lines. This one's wiggling a little bit. But I'm getting the lines there. That is my goal. There. I like to keep my journaling stencils at my desk. I have two other types up there too, but this worked perfectly fine for me. This is a gel pen, so I'm just going to give it just a second to dry while I show you that. And I show you that. I wish you could see the glitter. Maybe, hopefully, you can see the glitter. There. Should have done glitter like an eyeliner, but I kind of like it as the the flower, and the dragonfly bits. So that's the project. We're not going to do mass making of them because it's not March, it's April. I could have said we're mass making these for March. April Fools! That would have been apropos because today is April 1st that I'm recording this and putting it out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the project of today. I hope you appreciate it. I thought it was fun when I saw it. I kind of took it and did my own little version of it. Please take it and do your own version of it as well. With all of these things, it is to inspire you to use your creativity, to take this and run with it. And maybe you don't want to do this. Maybe you want to do something else, or come up with what you come up with. I would love to see it. You can tag me on Instagram, Chrisanne1234. I'm on Blue Sky, Chrisanne1234. And on Facebook, you can check out my brand new deck, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. It is out for pre-order right now. All the information is linked in every single video I do, but it is all over social media, all the places that I just said. So please check that out. That's available for pre-order right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.